Hello, everybody. All right, let's do this again one last time. We're here playing Marvel Multiverse with our final episode where the gang finally arrives at Klyntar and has their final confrontation with Null. So I'm going to throw it over to Jordan to start us with our last round of introductions.
Hello, my name is Jordan. I use he, him pronouns, and I will be playing Michael, aka AWOL, for the very last time. I'm so excited. And I'm going to pass it over to Dare.
Hi, hey, and hello. My name is Dare, pronounced she, they, they, it. I am here for, I guess, the last time, allegedly. I refuse to believe it. As exploit, I use Iniarlo, and I'm going to throw it over to Sarah.
Hi, my name's Sarah Smurf. I'll be playing Hellhound, Agent of Hell. My pronouns are she, her. I guess I'm playing her possibly for the very last time, per some sources. And I'll pass it over to Tolly.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tolly. I use they, she pronouns. You can find me all over the internet at that's underscore Barnaby, and I'm playing Scheherazade, possibly for the last time. And I'll popcorn it to Briar.
Hi, my name is Briar. They them pronouns if you would. At B2B's underscore everywhere that is important on the internet. And I will be playing Jumper. Um, yeah. And I'll pass it back to Sean in the studio.
Hell yeah. I'm Sean. I'm going to be playing as everybody else. I use he, him pronouns. And we're going to jump right into it. Issue 10, I think, or 11. I lost count. Uh, and we open with the first panel of we see like a void of space with like buildings and things floating through space when suddenly we see like a spark and we see the spark expand and we see a world beginning to appear, like almost as if it is emerging from a black hole and being reset. And we see what looks like an Earth appear, and we see a caption that reads Earth 8 B. And next to it, we see a light that begins to spark in space, and it begins to form the shape of a star. And as it opens, we see a spaceship fly through it. And as it flies in and it flies into this Earth's atmosphere, it begins to land. And coming off of it are Agent Venom, America Chavez, and Miles Morales. And we see all the three of them say their goodbyes as Miles finally is returned to his New York and begins to sling off. And America turns to Flash and says, "Well, till next time, Captain." And she jumps back through a portal. And he kind of smirks to himself and says, next time. Walks back onto the ship, and we see him walking through the deck of the ship, and we see in one corner there is an obsidian black mirror that is kind of leaned up against all of the things on the ship that he kind of casually walks past. And as he like starts to get in the cockpit, he like looks down, and the symbiote on his hands is beginning to like rise up, and he's kind of like looking like what is happening, and he begins to be pulled like back towards his seat, and we start to see a portal open behind him, and this symbiote ripped off of him, and we see for a brief moment we see Venom's face begin to form in the symbiote before the whole thing is pulled through the portal. And as it comes out of the other side, we see a caption that reads Klyntar, and we see that standing before his throne is Null, who then like pulls the Venom symbiote and draws it in. And as it begins to form in front of him, we see like several other symbiotes that are coming in. And he kind of smiles and smirks as he's pulling all of these symbiotes in from across the universe and walks up to Venom that begins to form in front of him, but can only take kind of an amorphous shape because it has no host. And Noel smirks and says, "Everyone you care about." And we cut back to Asgard's Reach flying through space. and we see the gang is all here. Um, and as we begin to pull in to space, or pull out of like hyperspace, as we can see these lights of the rainbow bifrost like pulling past it, we pull into the sector of space that Klyntar is located in. And the first thing we see is floating in the void of space, what looks like the corpse of a long dead celestial that is actually missing its head. But we can see, like, kind of floating through space, is this body and all of this other debris that is kind of like floating past. And this is what you are all confronted with.
Oh, that is beautiful and haunting.
Creepy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, well, hopefully we won't have to be here for too long, Kid Loki says, as he begins to fly closer towards Klyntar. And all of you see, like, the cockpit begins to shake. And Kid Loki's like, that's weird. And he starts hitting buttons on the top of the ship. He says, we're getting some kind of interference. Something is breaking through. And he begins to, like, look around, and you see that the space and the void before you is kind of shifting, and you see almost like the silhouette of like a figure begin to kind of outline in the stars, and it kind of starts to glow. And the first thing you see is like a large pair of eyes. Before around the silhouette, we begin to see it materialize, and we see a large in scale, like femme presenting alien with a large head and with kind of flowing robes appear before all of you. And you're kind of like floating in space and seeing this kind of like through the windshield or through the cockpit of your ship. But it seems to be like this being has appeared before you, and as you're approaching Klyntar.
Would Scheherazade know who or what this is?
Scheherazade, yeah, you would be. Though you've not met all of them, you're very aware of the Watchers and who they are, and kind of what their place in the universe is.
I think Scheherazade will take a deep bow towards the Watcher, um, and then give a little tiny wave.
Hello, Scheherazade. I see you're doing
Oh,
quite well.
quite. How are you today? I'm assuming you are here for narrative purposes.
Precisely. I seem to have reached a point where my non-participation can no longer go without. With? I'm very bad with words. Not much of a speaker.
Charizard,
Okay, love it.
this a friend of yours?
I wouldn't say friend, more of a elder.
Uh,
This is
an
a
elder to
watcher.
you?
Yes, this is a watcher.
Ask some of us, and we are even older than the universe itself. Hi, you do not know me, and you should not know me. And if anybody above my station asks, you don't know me. But for the
Agreed.
purposes
Yeah.
of today, I need your assistance, and you need mine. I'm Yolanda, the Watcher. I've been viewing you quite fanatically for some time now, and I have to say, of all of the people of the universe, it is an honor, more than anything, to be here.
So you've seen like everything, like us at our worst too.
Yes, I did see that one time you peed your pants. Look, I don't like the job sometimes. It's not the greatest. When you were trying to pretend like you spilled the smoothie on it and you were in the theater with that girl and she insisted that you didn't have a smoothie and you said, "No, no, no, I'm pretty sure I ordered a smoothie." The whole time through I saw the TV glow. It was really awkward.
I
Felt all I love that movie, by the way. Great movie. I was
I
glad you went to go
think
see it because otherwise I get very little time to go see movies.
Zinnia looks ready to throw herself out of the fucking airlock. She could breathe too. It's just for the dramatics of it all. Anyone else, please
How,
ask a question.
how, how may we be of assistance, Yolanda?
I mean, it's more of a fact that I think I can help you, I guess. But my people, the Watchers, as many know them by, in our circles anyways, have all been taken by the very adversary who so tempts you towards them.
How does one take a watcher?
Very particularly and carefully.
One would assume that they are located at Knoll. Is that the correct assumption, my lady?
Yes. It's complicated.
A
It's
lot
like
of
every
S's at the
problem
end of
comes
that.
back to this fucking guy.
He is currently our antagonist, it would seem.
And the whole universes.
Multiple universes, in fact.
Yeah, sorry,
It's been
shorthand.
quite a trip.
Well, what boons do you offer? Any knowledge, anything that we can possibly use? I can't speak for everyone here, but I have grown quite fond of the multiverse.
Yolanda looks as if trying to, in the same way that a child looks right before grabbing a cookie out of the cookie jar, around, and then kind of leans in as if whispering a secret, and says, "Well, I can't quite tell if I'm allowed to tell you these things precisely, but I need you to be very, very careful about why Newell is tempting you. And the short of it is that Klyntar is a cage. And I don't know if you understand that cages, though they are strong and sturdy, they can eventually be broken out of. And if you are to defeat Newell for sure, for certain, I need you, and if I am to get back my people, I need you to make sure that Newell does not escape that cage, and that he does not find a vessel strong enough to break free.
Scheherazade, I'm going to have you make a logic check. Because you can kind of tell
Ooh.
that what the Watcher is doing is kind of trying to tell you without telling you. Because there's only so much, because like they're not really supposed to be revealing anything, but they want to be helpful without breaking the rules.
Gotcha. And I got a. Do I have edge? I do have edge on knowledge. Let me reroll. 18.
So, from what you can infer, is that the vessel that she speaks of is probably Michael. And you do know from your studies of Newell that he is trapped on Klyntar. The Celestials imprisoned him there. And so, what she is probably inferring is that if Null were able to corrupt Michael, then because he was strong enough to defy Null's will in the first place, he might be a strong enough vessel for Null to use to escape Klyntar.
And with this knowledge that I have, this predicates on Michael being weak-willed enough to be taken over by Null. Is that correct?
Or for his will to be forcibly broken if you all should fail at defeating Null.
I I think even with that knowledge, Scheherazade is not worried at all. It turns to Yolanda and says, "None among us are. We cannot fall for Null's tricks, and I believe we will be more than capable of being able to take care of the problem. Isn't that right, Michael?"
Yeah. Did I think Michael is just like looking at this cosmic being, this like is just like so taken aback that that he is here, that he's just like, yeah, I mean, just don't lose, right?
That's certainly a way to think about it, Michael. You always have a way with words that is much more elegant in its simplicity. I would just, and she kind of gets a little bit more dour while she's locking eyes with you, Michael. Uh, and she says, I just want you to be sure that you can do this. And I believe in you. I've seen literally everything. And then there's also like a awkward, like,
Yeah, no. I got that when you talk to exploit. No, I got it. Um,
will say, pretty great, honestly. Really good. You could listen to a little less of The Cure. I just think you just don't need it. Just if I'm allowed to interfere one way, just one less.
no, that's fair.
It's interfering for the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes out his one AirPod that he's had in this whole time.
You can, all of you can like faintly hear Just Like Heaven playing
Yeah.
on it.
Such a beautiful song.
But uh I need my people back, obviously. But also ultimately, when you do defeat him, just please, and I believe that you can do this, make sure that he stays in the cage. Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Have that takes.
No, I saw Zombieland. Double
Yeah,
tap.
exactly. I also, yeah, I know you did.
There.
Anyone else feeling like if there's a good chance we're gonna die? I don't know. Gods or near gods showing up to give us a warning fares really badly for me.
That's how a lot of these things go.
I know. I know.
I will say, as somebody who's seen a lot, quite a lot, exploit, and possible things that have yet to happen or may happen across various places. I know that of all people, you will always endure and you will always find a way through. You're not the one I would be worried about. But I know you'll take care of your friends too.
All right. Well, Zinnia shuts the fuck up a little bit.
And you hear Angela say, besides, this one here's got pretty good luck with gods, and kind of nudges Hellhound.
And I nudge her back and look at her just like, funny, not the time.
No, it was pretty good. It was pretty. I
Oh, you've seen everything.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, you could do it more. I would actually really appreciate
Oh,
if you would
We're about to do it less now.
How do we hang up the call?
Hang up the call now.
Is that?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, sorry. So it's really hard to like get consent in this situation because of our whole like deal. So like, we tend to not, but I thought you were chill. Like, okay, my bad. I'll just.
We appreciate your help
Yeah.
in this matter.
I'll look the other way. But sometimes really important things happen during it. It's really upsetting.
Okay, thank you.
And
thank you for your insight. We appreciate the feedback. We'll file it away for later.
Just say, conversations don't have to always happen right before or in the middle. You could.
Is there a hang up on the God button?
Abandon God.
All right. I think with that, is there anything else that Yolanda wanted to impart onto the group?
Would Sean, the thing we talked about, would now be a good time to do it, or should I wait?
Wait, because I do have another idea for that.
Okay, cool. Then, I think I'm going to look at Jumper, since we haven't really talked at all in this conversation. And I'll say, it's very hard with a godlike voice to have a sidebar, but could the others pretend like we're having a sidebar at the very least?
I'll try my best not to watch.
Ayo.
I put
She does
both of
finger
my
guns.
headphones back in.
Just between you and me, since you're like technically not from here, you're doing great. Love the sass. Love not letting them never give them an inch. Always give them your mile. I don't know. That's a phrase that Iwatu used to say. I don't fucking know what it means. But it sounded cool. And just be careful about the multiverse stuff. I know you don't like doing it, but like it just makes things really hard for me I get such bad headaches when I have to like look across things and then like cross-reference. It's just a whole deal.
Right.
Ugh.
Right.
But you're doing great. Love you.
Thank
Amazing.
you. Thank you. Sorry about the cross-eyed vision, I guess.
Hey, listen, there's this other listen, when America got involved, I was like that you're doing better than her by a good amount. She is oh continuity errors all over the place. It's annoying sometimes, I swear.
Yeah, that's been my experience as well.
And then sometimes they're not like the format changes in weird way. It's like, oh, now we're gonna do one with the real people, and I'm like, wait, but we were doing the real people already. And they're like, no, real people. And I'm like, America, I need you to like just tone it down. Like, please, give me 5 minutes.
I'll relay the message next time I see her.
She gives a thumbs up.
And with that, you look up and you can see that from a distance, you can see on Klyntar that there are several portals that are opening like around the planet, and you can see all of these different colored symbiotes being drawn back to the planet.
Oop. I gotta go. Sorry for the sudden, but that's you know, if Newell sees, he's gonna fucking he's gonna tell on me. It's annoying. They'll listen to him for some reason, but they put him so whatever. Fucking edgelords. They're stupid.
All right.
It's been fun.
Safe travels.
And you all watch as Yolanda the Watcher kind of like fades away in the same way that she came. And you have your work cut out for you with Klyntar ahead. You also, so like as you begin to like fly forward, Kid Loki kind of takes you into orbit. And you're looking up and you can see like all of these different symbiotes that are like forming on the ground. and are wondering how you're going to get close enough to this big structure where you know is Null's fortress. And as you're doing that, you hear like on the intercom, you hear a voice that says, "All right, we've got your approach, and or just be careful down there." And you look over and you see that pulling up next to you is the Starjammer. And you see Kitty Pride in the window give you all a thumbs up as she begins to kind of like cover you guys' descent and fight some of the symbiotes with the jet. But you are all able to land, and as you're approaching the palace, you look around and you see like all of this like strange Gothic architecture. You've all played Rivals. Like this strange, like almost H.R. Geiger-esque architecture that marks Null's fortress. And are there any last preparations or conversations that happen before you make your final approach?
I think Scheherazade would like to take a moment to speak to Michael. They have not really spoken much since she has gotten back. She will very gently kind of touch the side of his face and smile real warmly at him and tell Michael, Michael, I greatly appreciate our friendship and what it has meant to me in the short time that we have had it. Whatever should come next, I do not know how the story will end, but I do know what the narrative has shown me, and it has shown me that you are a fantastic man. I have all the faith in the world that, should you be tempted, that you will meet the moment most brilliantly.
Scheherazade, during all of this and all of my mistakes and all of everything, the reason I'm able to be here is the trust that you've had. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to deserve it.
You need never do anything to deserve love and kindness and trust. It is yours to lose, and it is given freely until you should decide you no longer want to give it.
And I think Michael just kind of like stands there for a second and then like goes in for like just the biggest bear hug
And
that
she
gets
hugs him back.
like that like just wraps around a few times because of AWOL's plasticity.
You truly are the best of humanity, Michael.
That Thank you. Let's
very welcome.
let's get this bread.
Yes, let's get this bread. Ooh, this is going to be so fun.
Yeah, we going to Olive Garden after this or what?
Oh, absolutely.
Good. Get these breadsticks.
You hear like a loud roar coming from ahead of you, and you see like coming out of this fortress. There's another one of these. It looks similar to the symbiote dragons you fought in the past, but this one is much, much bigger, and it lets out a loud roar. And as it does that, walking next to it, you see another symbiote that almost looks like it has like a like humanoid face and like kind of a femme presenting body, but it's still covered in symbiote. And its mouth curls into a wicked grin, and it says, "You will come no further."
Sorry, we have to. Terribly sorry. Can you please move?
And she says, "You will meet your end here. Pick a god and pray. Grendel." And then the dragon roars and charges forward, and all of you are going to need to roll for initiative.
Damn, she said, please.
No home training.
I'm glad she plays Fire Emblem.
Amazing.
Ooh, look at this map. Spooky.
Chepaku killed it on the maps.
That's so good.
And Jumper, what did you roll?
A 19.
Nice. And AWOL.
Oh, just a 23. Fantastic success.
Just that? Cool. Great.
Yeah, no some.
She is that girl.
Scheherazade, what'd you get?
I got a 15.
Hellhound, what did you get?
16.
Nice. And Exploit.
19.
Nice. All right. So that means the first to react is going to be AWOL, followed by AWOL.
With a side of AWOL.
Cool.
Go to Olive Garden, get breadsticks.
Cool. I have 4 actions.
All
Right
right,
up
see
off
y'all
the
in 20
top.
minutes.
I'm really sorry about that.
You're great and we love you.
Let's go punch this dragon
Yeah.
4 times.
Let's do it.
I'm just gonna punch this dragon 4 times, just to make it real quick.
That sounds dope as hell.
Okay, on the first one, I got a 19 to hit.
Nice. I believe that it's melee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Okay, cool. That's 28 damage for the first punch. And these are all just clobbers. I'm not spending any points on them.
All right.
The second one is a 20 to hit. It's a fantastic success
Nice.
for 136 damage
God damn.
because it's doubled.
The
and
fuck?
the dragon is knocked prone.
Dragon lay down.
So that's the second attack. Then the third attack is an 18 to hit.
I'm realizing now that this thing does have damage reduction.
Oh, shoot.
But I forgot to apply it, so that's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead and we'll just apply it moving forward, but it's DR4.
Okay. It's DR4. Oh, okay. So that would be, oh my gosh. Damage reduction is complicated in this game.
Actually, if you if you're doing the if you click the damage thing, it'll ask if you want to apply damage reduction.
Oh, I'm using a
you're
different
using-
roller.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I can turn it down. I can turn down my multiplier though. Cool. Okay, so the next one was this is the third or the fourth attack.
All right.
Is a 21 to hit for 32 damage, and that does include the damage reduction.
Nice. right, and then your fourth attack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
It is a 22 to hit. It's another fantastic success.
Wild.
And with damage reduction, it's 88 damage.
So you charge in. It's like the opening scene in Infinity War where Hulk tries to come after Thanos, and he just fucking like gives him the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you swing in, and you beat the piss out of this dragon. He's still barely up, but like he's like not roaring quite as loudly as
Cool.
you've clobbered him quite a few times over the head. And was that just your fantastic action?
No, that was both.
Okay, for a second
I
was
get
like,
two acts. So I get no. I get two actions every turn because speedster abilities are broken in this game.
gotcha,
As
they should be.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
is gonna make it Jumper's turn.
Beautiful. Sorry, my brain blinked. I'm going to teleport very rapidly using my teleport ability to go over towards why am I for blanking on Jordan's character's name? Michael. I forget your superhero name. Whatever. And then I'm gonna use Spider Strike against this lovely creature
Hell
here.
yeah.
Roll. Okay. Enter damage reduction. You said, what did you say the damage reduction was?
4.
Okay. Okay, so that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Okay, and that is 18 damage.
So I think we've got Michael on top, just like beating this thing down, and Jumper, you like land on it, like as its head is like slowly coming up, you land on its head and knock it the rest of the way unconscious.
Amazing.
And it's like
nice job, Jumper.
I was picturing that once time where it's like, I think you got him. You want what he's having.
And yeah, like the way that Jumper's teleport works is that they have to go to a different dimension and then pop back out. So I think they come back with like a smoothie as
That's
they punch.
so
Bake
funny.
it in Zinnia's face.
That is gonna make it. Let's see. That's gonna make it Exploit's turn. We've still got Big Mother over here.
See, pretty sure I could just fly all the way over there. Love flight. Just really makes everything else way simpler. Boom. All right, so I'm going to do the thing that you do when you can shoot fire. You do the shooting of fire.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, which one is it that lets me put some points into it? Yeah, no, actually, I'm going to be smart and just go for a normal one for starters.
Yeah, let's start there.
I've learned lessons from last time. Yeah, I'm going to use Elemental Blast. So yeah, I get to attack with an edge at least.
All right.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is a 21 fantastic. So yeah, that's a 21 fantastic success. Hopefully, that the energy absorption doesn't kick my ass here.
Hell yeah.
So that is 90 damage unless they absorb it all.
These two don't have energy absorption.
Beautiful.
It's no fun if everybody gets it.
Look, I'm scared now. Yeah, I think very simply, I think part of this is a mix of Zinnia wanting to not fuck up after last time. So I think she's just trying to be almost efficient
Hmm.
and not do usual playing around stuff. And very like quickly, very Dragon Ball style, I think. The equivalent of like a Big Bang attack just shoots it from her hand.
I dig it. Yeah, so you blast Big Mother, and you can see like some of the symbiote like flies off her, and she like looks back with like a scar on her face from like a scorch mark, and
She's
she
also set ablaze.
oh, there's that. So yeah, she looks back like she's got a face like she's about to monologue, and then realizes she's on fire, and just like kind of tries to shake it out before she comes after you. So let's see. I had something for this. Let's see. Um, she is going to try and grab you as she like you see that her legs kind of extend and she kind of like does like a Mr. Fantastic stretch and like comes towards you and tries to like coil you. Um, and grabbing in this game, is that melee or agility? I can't remember.
They're the same number for me. It doesn't matter.
Okay. They're not the same number for me, so I should be rolling melee though, right?
Um, I'd assume so. I
That
think
makes the
so.
most sense. So that's going to be 19.
Just beat it.
All right. And as she grabs you, she's going to use Coiling Crush. So she makes a melee attack on a success. The enemy is paralyzed. Do you have damage reduction?
I do not. Does she do damage at all or no?
That is an excellent question. Let me re-roll or recheck the text. Um. Okay, no, only if it's a fantastic success, which is not. But she gets a 20 to hit.
Okay.
So she like coils you, and you can feel your body constricting, and you are paralyzed until let's see. During this character's subsequent turns, they could spend a movement action to make a melee check. So during your turn, you'll be able to make a melee check to try and break free.
Okay.
Can I
Yep,
do a
sounds
thing?
good.
Yeah, things are fun.
I would like to use my ability Instant Replay. It's a reaction. It lets me make somebody re-roll a roll once per battle.
That's sick.
Damn.
Incredible.
Love it.
All right.
The way that looks is Scheherazade pulls out like this big book of everything and takes a pencil and erases what just happened and begins waiting to rewrite what happens.
Um, I am gonna. That's amazing. Yeah. So as you erase it, we see everything like move backwards as if it's like rewinding. And then she coils and extends. But we see that exploit is now like I think that we see like two panel like the panels like kind of go backwards in the same order, and then when they go forwards in the same order again, we see the exploit is moved just a couple frames over, and she completely misses as she extends, and she goes,
Amazing.
"What?" As if she doesn't realize what just happened. And that is going to make it Hellhound's turn.
Great. All right. I'm gonna do an elemental blast at her. Make a ranged attack against her. Does she have any damage reduction?
She has damage reduction 3.
Damage reduction 3, thank you.
She also
Uh,
took 5 damage at the end of her turn from the fire.
Oh, nice. I got it.
Okay. And then I make it with an edge. So give me just a sec here. Ooh, Ooh, this was a fantastic success.
Nice.
Okay, so let me read. Okay, so yeah, I shoot out Hellfire at her on a fantastic success. An affected target takes double that damage, and any damage is split between health and focus. So she takes 66 damage. So 33 to health, 33 to focus.
Nice.
Just
Hell
boom.
yeah.
Yeah, you hit her with this this hellfire, and we can see the symbiote beginning to fall off her as the focus damage is also like restricting her ability to actually use, limiting her ability to use powers. So like some of the symbiote is actually like melting off her, and you can see it like kind of scurrying away, like not returning back to her. And that is going to make it Scheherazad's turn.
I'm going to use the new mechanics you gave me to duplicate self.
Hell yeah.
And that is a logic check. That is a 12, and the DC for that is a 13. So I was not able to duplicate myself. And then I will use my movement to do Blink Barrage. And I will levitate closer to the battle, about right here.
Cool.
And that will be my turn.
Nice. All right, and that brings it back to the top with AWOL.
I mean, I'm gonna swing over and punch Big Mama.
Give her the old razzle dazzle.
Yeah, yeah. I do the like the Spider-Man 2 thing of like I shoot a web, and then I like pull back
Slingshot
and
yourself.
slingshot myself right into
It's a
her.
classic.
And let's just clobber. That worked. So she has damage reduction 3.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let me put that in.
Oh, good heavens. Would you look at the time?
That is a 21 to hit.
It is clobber in time indeed.
For it's a fantastic success. It's 100 damage.
Good God. And that's just your first attack, right?
Yeah.
Good. Great. Excellent. Love that.
Then the second one is 15 to hit. Does that hit?
15 does not hit.
Okay. So just 100 damage.
Just 100. Cool. And that's going to make it Jumper's turn.
Right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to see something. Tense. I always forget how to use this measuring thing. Okay, that's close enough. Right, because you change it to spaces.
Yeah.
On the beautiful. Lovely. I am going to attempt. Sorry, reading something real quick. To webcast this lovely lady right here. So snare them in my web real quick. Let's roll to see. That is an 18 hit. Does that do it or no?
An 18 does hit, yes.
Beautiful. So does this person have damage reduction as well, or?
They have damage reduction 3, yeah.
3 roll. Okay. Okay, so that is. Okay, so if the attack succeeds, it paralyzes the enemy. Okay, which it did. And that is 17 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, beautiful.
Hey.
I think the web gets casted out from where they're standing, and it kind of surrounds her like that. And then on a pull, the web sort of get electrified and sharp as they yank the enemy towards them before they passed out.
Yeah, and you kind of like yank and feel like kind of like do one of these, and
Yeah.
she like flies and like hits one of the rocks before she hits the ground.
Yeah.
And she's out.
She rolls her shoulder. Okay. That's dealt with.
Sean, I need you to know when you said that her name is Big Mother, I thought that was like a description of her, not her name. And I was like, but her token is small. What do you mean? She's not that big.
Right. Because like they tied it in the Marvel universe that like the legend of Grendel and Grendel's mother is actually associated with symbiotes. And so like Big Mother is like Grendel's
Okay,
mother.
I also thought that was just like what you were
I
calling
did
her.
know
So I was
that.
just
'cause
like the
there was
end.
Beowulf, right?
What's going on?
So like and yeah,
Beautiful.
basically
Okay.
in the Marvel like continuity, it was actually like the Beowulf was based on like Thor actually fought Grendel, and that's how they
Okay.
like worked it in.
I'm following
hell
now.
yeah.
I was like, huh? Okay, wait now. Yeah. Alrighty.
But in any case, you see before you that there is this like large staircase with this glowing green light that seems to lead into Noel's throne room.
Does it look like a trap?
Oh, well, it's not a trap if you know it's a trap. It's a face-off.
Yeah.
That's
well,
a face off. It's a face off if you know.
I like my face on, you know?
Yeah. I've played enough Dark Souls to know this is absolutely a boss fight.
Or the healing potions.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, can I look around for any healing potions?
Yeah, is there a statue to America out here that I can touch?
There's like a little campfire actually.
Yeah.
One of
Okay,
those little
sweet.
wiggly tentacle things from the Nautiloid.
But yeah, you can absolutely proceed forward.
It's now or never.
Do we want to like walk in cool at least, like together, or
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I put my hands out to
Absolutely.
grab people's hands. Yeah, let's walk in cool.
or walking holding hands is
Yeah.
wild.
And then we'll skip it.
We just hear Friday I'm in love. Come on.
Dave, if we really wanted to come in
Um,
cool, Michael, I want to give you a piggyback ride.
I'll take it.
Let me put on my cool glasses and just gonna reach into her thing and put the chains on it.
Yes.
All right, I'm ready.
Perfect.
Also, Sean, I know she's not on the map right now, but is Angela also fighting with us?
I think Angela and Kid Loki are flying the ship and kind of running interference on
That's
all
fair.
of the
Nice.
army of symbiotes that I don't want to make tokens for that are coming.
That's so fair.
coming
Just double
after you.
checking.
Yeah.
They're fighting so much off screen, like
Yeah.
so much.
There's-
Like,
Guys,
it's insane, the shit they're pulling
what they're
off.
Yeah.
doing, honestly, scarier than what we're doing.
It's the
They're just barrel rolling the ship over and over.
yeah. This is the scene from 22 Jump Street where they like we were over budget and so we had to drive through the building for the big fight. But yeah, you all proceed through, and as you enter into Noel's throne room, you can see from a long distance away in this strange structure that Noel is waiting for you. And let's see, yeah, I've got all of you there. And as you approach and he sees all of you coming, you can see that he is like drawing all of these symbiotes that are kind of like running up this large platform that he is on, kind of into like his hands. And he looks up and he says,
I've been waiting for you to come and accept your fate.
I mean, you could have made it a little easier for us to get here.
But
Yeah, just wasting your own time.
you are here nonetheless, and you, Michael, will be a suitable vessel from which I can take over this universe.
Oh, okay.
He's not for grabs, bud.
Yeah, I don't think my friends are gonna let that happen.
Well, I made you a promise, didn't I? Everyone you care about.
and he extends a hand, and you see the venom symbiote like kind of extending from his hand, and as it does, it begins to form into the shape of a sword. And he says,
We will start with this one, but first, I will use it to strike all of your friends down.
I mean, I'm just gonna take that off of you at some point. When you're on the ground, bleeding out, dying, I'll just take it then.
I grow tired of your insolence.
And he begins to fly forward. Gotta do initiative one more time, chat.
Hell yeah.
Eden is just slowly inching away from Michael, like
This
I don't know. I don't know this.
This man's talking so much shit.
Yeah, you're new to this.
Hey, I don't know.
Who's
I'm
we?
not infected. I have papers to prove it.
17.
All right, Noel got a 21 with a fantastic success.
Eat this.
Bad. I don't like that.
Bush League.
Oh my God. All right. You're talking a lot of cash shit that like
Medium talent.
Exactly.
What did exploit get?
19.
Hell yeah. And Hellhound.
Hellhound got a 17 and a fantastic success.
Nice. What did Scheherazade get?
17.
And AWOL.
Quick question. What did Null get again?
He got a 21 and a fantastic success.
Okay, cool. I got a 22 and a fantastic success.
Not you.
Well, it's a
Jesus
dice measuring contest over here. Come on.
Can no die.
Jordan,
I'm
you
so
can
curious.
grab a spoon and eat my whole ass. Jumper. What
I got a
did...
12.
Cool.
Yeah. 12.
Just so focused on I don't know this.
All right. AWOL, as always, you're first.
Okay, cool. And you said this guy was flying towards us?
Yes, but like on the map, he's still like, about right here.
29 spaces. What's my speed? Okay. Oh, sweet. My run speed is 30 spaces.
Hell yeah. Love that for you.
Yeah, let's get to him. I'm gonna smash. Or actually, I'm gonna clobber. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clobber.
Cool.
That is a does this guy have damage reduction at all?
Yes, he has damage reduction 3.
Okay, cool. Then I can keep it the same. That is a 23 to hit for 43 damage.
All right. And as you like swing, he like raises the venom sword and parries part of your hit. And you can tell that the sword has absorbed a good bit of the blow, which the sword is made of the venom symbiote.
Oh, this monster. Okay, cool. But he's only got one reaction, I assume? It's
not actually a reaction, it's just an extra like piece of armor that he's got on.
Okay. Shoot. So every time I hit him, it's gonna actually hit venom?
As long as he is holding that sword.
Okay. What action? I'm sorry, I'm gonna look at the cheat sheet real quick.
You're good.
Quickly Googles how defeat Null.
No, I just want to see like. Okay,
Sorry, how defeat Null Reddit.
Yeah. I'm going to grab him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try
There is
to
a disarm move.
Is there a disarm?
There
Yes.
Ooh.
is.
Look at us interacting with the rules.
Where is what? I don't see
It's
that
in-
on the.
It's
The
It's a
licensing thing that I
reaction.
have. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
It's in
standard
the
rule.
reactions.
Yeah, it's just a standard.
Mhm.
Well, it's a standard rule. It's actually an action. So it's what you're gonna do is you're going to
Oh, sick.
make a melee or agility attack with trouble.
Cool.
And if you've grabbed him, if you've already grabbed him, which you haven't, you would be able to ignore the trouble. But
Oh, okay, cool. Then I've got trouble on that. But I also have edge on all melee actions because of my extra limb. So that is a 23 on the disarm.
Yeah, his melee check is his melee is not a 23. So is that a regular success or a fantastic success?
It's just a regular success.
Okay. So yeah, you in that case, your third limb from AWOL like reaches around, and it kind of like wiggles its way in between Noel's hand and the Venom sword. And Venom actually like begins to bond with AWOL a little bit, giving him enough space to like rip Venom away from Noel.
Sick.
And it gets cast down onto the ground.
I'm coming back for you, buddy.
Okay.
Oh.
And that is going to make it Noel's turn, who...
I'm sure this will be fine.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. Noel's going to spend 15 focus and make an ego attack against you.
Cool. My ego defense is 12, by the way.
Dope. It's almost like
Michael
planned
needs
for
to think
your
more highly of
weaknesses.
himself. Get more ego.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a picture.
Oh no.
What is it? Ultimate Fantastic? Or all ones? It's one of the two.
Michael, I have a question.
Yes.
It's very important. What do you want me to tell your family?
Wait, before you do that, Sean, I want to use instant replay because it is another battle, and
I'm gonna rule that because he not only got a fantastic,
He
but
got
he
ultimate
got an
fantastic.
ultimate fantastic, that you're not able to do that.
fair enough.
And
Michael!
so Noel grabs you around the throat, and as he does that, in an instant, AWOL just wraps around his arm, and you are left bare. He just used shutdown power.
Alrighty. What does that mean for my stats?
Your stats are the same, but you cannot use any of your powers.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm fine with that.
I can't wait to see Michael use gun again. So it is actually AWOL's turn because fantastic. Oh wait, no, it's not because Hellhound also got a fantastic
Yeah,
success.
I also
Yeah.
got one of those.
Yeah. Go for it.
I'm gonna move up a bit, and I've never used this, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna attempt to use a jinx on him, I make an ego check
yeah.
against his ego defense. If it succeeds, he has trouble on all actions. And if it's a fantastic success, he loses his next action. So let's see. Does a 22 beat his ego defense?
22 does indeed beat his ego defense.
Great, so he now has trouble on all actions.
Crazy. Love it.
Slay. For 5 focus? Incredible.
Incredible. All right. And that is going to make it AWOL's turn again.
Cool. How do you break concentration again?
You deal damage to them, and then they
Sick.
have to make a concentration check, and it goes with the amount of damage dealt.
Sick. I'm just gonna do a standard attack. So I'm not using like clobber or anything. I'm just using attack.
Yeah.
But if my stats are the same, I'm still good at punching.
Yeah, I think that the flavor explanation of this is that you still have a symbiote codex in your basically
Oh, okay.
in your spinal cord. So like even
Oh,
so you
cool.
still have some
Cool,
latent
cool.
superhuman strength.
Okay, sick. Yeah, then I'm just gonna punch this guy with my human hands.
I won't use magic. My
and
eyes won't go black. I'll
that
just stomp his
is-
ass into the ground.
Yeah, that is a 23 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
I assume. What does a fantastic success do on a regular attack?
I think it just does double damage.
Does it do double damage still? Okay, cool. Then that's just a cool 100 damage.
Cool. I am gonna energy absorb that.
Cool.
As when you punch him, he then like connects to your codex as you like make contact with him, and begins to try and drain that energy out of you. So he is going to gain 100 focus.
Cool. I'm gonna do it again. And that is another fantastic success for 100 damage.
Fuck you. No, fuck you.
Actually, in canon, you punch me and it says "fuck you." No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, he says something along the lines of, "You're no match for," as you come back with the second one. Maybe you're a little match for. Yeah, 100 damage. Fuck. And
Does that break his concentration?
most likely. I don't
Sick.
think that there's a way he can.
So, do you want me to say how concentration works in this?
Yes.
Because it is only if you have a move or their health or I want to say ego like focus drops. Yeah, you can beat on somebody and they stay concentrating.
Okay.
I think it's if they get a condition too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
really? That's not me second guessing. I just genuinely didn't know.
Coolio.
All right.
I'm fine with that. I can still punch him real hard.
Okay, things that can break concentration: becoming unconscious, becoming demoralized, being stunned, being blinded, being deafened, or being paralyzed.
Okay. Cool.
So beat the shit out of me, but I'm still thinking about how much
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
It's very like you must be the Belmont as you're like punching him. And he's
Oh,
like,
I just realized that me attacking twice is one of my powers. So this second 100 damage doesn't happen.
Okay.
I lied. If we're gonna follow the rules, let's follow the rules.
Cool. So in that case,
I'm sorry about that.
you're good. He is then going to yeah. He is going to use Leech Life by spending 5 focus. So he's going to make an ego check against your resilience defense.
Cool. My resilience defense is 17.
Meets it, beats it. So
Oof.
he deals 22 damage to you, and then he regains half of that in health.
Jesus.
All right, and that is going to make it Exploit's turn.
I think I look at Michael Uh, do you want me to try to save AWOL or do you want me to try to hurt him?
Um, ooh, I do whatever you think exploit would do.
Oh, that was Exploit asking Michael.
Oh, Michael wants you to hurt him.
Oh, okay.
We came here to do one very specific thing.
Look,
Yeah,
I just don't want
yeah.
AWOL to get hurt. I don't want that little guy to get hurt. He's just a baby. Okay.
I've got a lot of health.
Not you, the symbiote. I'm worried about that little
Oh,
guy.
true.
I'm
That's
scared
fair.
for him.
We have two little guys on board.
That's
Yeah.
totally fair.
Yeah. Zinnia's asking if you want me to attack
Oh,
knowing that the
oh,
symbiote is
then
there.
no.
Okay.
You should save the symbiote.
Okay.
That's what Michael would want.
Okay. All right. I am going to go for a grab then.
All right.
I'm just going to fly at null and try to grab.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you meant save Michael. Michael doesn't care
Oh
about
no,
Michael.
Michael.
Michael
No.
cares about AWOL.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about him at all. Not a bit.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, do I have to declare a reroll before, or can I say, does this do it? Because I'm gonna reroll if a 17 doesn't get him.
I don't think you have to declare before. I think I can tell
Okay.
you that a 17 doesn't get him.
Okay, cool. Yep. All right, then let me. I'm about to truly just spend a bunch of karmas. Okay, so 17. Let's try again. Reroll. All right, does a 20 get him?
20 gets him.
Okay, I got him. I
yeah.
grabbed him with the 20. Now it's time for the part two of this. Which one of those scares me a lot more than the other. Fuck it. It's been a while. I'm going to make an ego attack against Null.
Yes.
It's been does a 23 hit his ego?
Does 23 hit you go? Yes, it does.
So I have taken his powers.
Yep.
I have swiped all of them.
So wait, is this copy power or is this shutdown
No,
power?
steel powers.
Oh, steel powers. Okay.
Don't forget, that was one of the first things I ever did against Ares. I've
Right,
stolen from
I
a
do remember
god
that.
before.
Well, because I don't remember how all of the power control powers work because you were just like, let me just get all of that. So
Yeah, no, I ate all of them.
Steel powers
Mostly,
is
if you don't
wild.
want me to do that, if you want me to only shut down, mostly I want to save the little guy.
So remind me, so does steel power just give them to you, or does it give them to you and take them from him?
Yeah, steel powers removes all of the target's powers and takes them for my own.
Okay,
So
That's
I can just
amazing.
use it as I always like they were always mine.
cool.
I just have to pay the highest, whatever his highest costing power is. I have to pay that, but otherwise, yeah, that's just mine now. Gimme.
Brooklyn's mine's now. So yeah, you can take those. I'm gonna send you a character sheet real quick.
Terrifying. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've
That's
done this
so
to you.
Yeah.
So I think as you do that, he drops to the ground because he's no longer able to fly, and he lands on the ground, and he looks back up at you, and he says,
Queen in black, perhaps.
I don't like that. I don't like him saying that.
as the phoenix on your chest, the wings begin to turn into spider limbs.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Phoenix, you can hear the Phoenix entity say, "This presents several existential problems."
I can get rid of this. I just needed to take it from him for a second. I don't need all this power. I don't want all of it. Don't want him to have any.
Um, and that is going to make it Scheherazad's turn.
Okay.
So he would be here now because he fell.
I'm actually also sorry. I'm so sorry because I do have two
No.
actions or two
cool.
reactions. I'm going to release him and move away.
All right.
So yeah, I just really drive by, stole his powers, and
Hell yeah.
dashed.
That's so sick.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, just make sure. I'll keep it simple. I'm just going to bash him across the head with a telekinetic attack.
All right.
How do I do this?
Also,
Oh.
yeah, if you, I'm now thinking about the fact that if you took his powers, that means that you also took his shutdown power, which means AWOL would have bonded back to Michael.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
go ahead and continue, Scheherazade.
Sick.
No, you're good. I'm gonna use a karma. Doesn't matter. 16 doesn't hit, does it?
A 16
Against the
does not hit.
agility, I think. Wait, it's logic attack against melee defense. Yeah.
Yeah, it does not hit.
Okay,
Does
then
any of
I'm.
his defenses have anything to do with his powers?
You know what? You do make a point. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
I was
His
like,
damage reduction is gone.
not only is his damage reduction gone, but I was like, you know how I'm really gonna min max this guy? I'm gonna give him brawling and wisdom so I can max out his defenses.
Yeah.
Was that an attack on his melee or his agility?
This is melee.
Okay, so his melee is still 19.
That's fine. Then I'm just going to do blink barrage, and get closer, and that will be my turn.
All right. And that is gonna make it Hellhound's turn.
Okay, great. I'm gonna move up a little bit more. And then I'm gonna fire another elemental blast at ya boy.
All right.
And his damage, he has no damage reduction right now, correct?
Right, correct.
Okay, great. That is an 18 to hit.
All right.
Against his, sorry, I think it's his agility defense. Let me check. Sorry. Yes, against his agility defense.
Cool.
18.
Against his agility, yeah, he's totally hits.
Great. So he takes
he has
22 points.
None at this point.
He's just a guy now. Oh my god. Yeah, he takes 22 damage.
All right. And
that's it?
Yeah, that is going to make it Jumper's turn.
Beautiful. Lord, I was looking up something to see something. Okay, lovely. Beautiful. Same thing that I did before. I'm going to teleport into this man's as my movement in a spot that I can see in front of him. Lord, I can move this thing around. Okay. And then I'm also just, I haven't done looking that up. So I'm just gonna do I'm gonna just try to snare him in my web again. Try to paralyze him. Let me go.
Hell yeah.
That is a 12. I don't know. I don't think that hits.
Is it melee or agility?
This is
Because if it's a ranged attack, then it does actually hit. Because
okay.
with
It's
no
agility.
with no powers, his agility defense is a 10.
Yeah, it is. It is a ranged attack. Okay, so 12. And I'm assuming he doesn't have damage reduction anymore either.
Correct.
Okay, beautiful. That is 20 damage. Wait, sorry. No, wrong. That's 31 damage.
Dare when I get you.
Yeah, that's 31 damage.
All right.
And he's paralyzed? You
Yes,
said?
and he's paralyzed.
He's what
Sick.
now?
He's paralyzed?
He's having a bad day. That's
Yeah,
what.
Yeah. I
So
don't know.
melee attacks automatically hit paralyzed.
He's not
enemies.
grappled or anything. I don't know what paralyzed him. He was let go.
No, what Briar just did paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I'm
that-
so sorry.
Yeah.
Because they've got razor webs, I believe.
Yes. Yeah. Mm.
So that is gonna make it AWOL's turn.
Sick. So melee attacks automatically hit him because he's paralyzed. I'm gonna walk over just like casually and go, so all of the people that you claimed you were going to take from me, I don't know if you realized they're just like so much more powerful than I am. And I'm gonna use Smash. And I'm gonna spend 50 focus on that. So he's got no damage reduction, adding plus 25 to this damage roll. That is a 24 to hit
All right.
for 68 plus 25 times 2.
Times?
Yeah. Because it's a fantastic success.
Right. So just tell me the
Yay.
number when you have it.
186 damage.
Cool, no big deal.
God damn.
Yeah, so I just like walk over, I talk about how amazing my friends are, and I fucking punch him as hard as I can punch him.
So, new rule, Jordan. I'm only running OSRs for you from now on. None of this OP bullshit anymore. Only high lethality dungeon crawls for you from now on. Yeah. You like punch him and and he's like laughing as he's taking all these hits. You're very much like doing like a lot of damage. Like he's bleeding profusely, but he's like laughing through it. And he says,
Give in to your hatred.
No, baby, this ain't hatred. This is justice.
amazing. And that's gonna make it Noel's turn. Noel then like you can see that as he's like taking these punches, like I think that you don't see it, you're continuing to punch him, but his hand has extended like outwards. Actually, he's paralyzed, right? So he's gonna need to make some kind of check to be unparalyzed.
And as a reminder, he is jinxed, so he does have trouble on all actions.
Dope.
I'm so sorry.
No, for playing the game.
Yeah.
So he did get a fantastic success on his roll to unparalyze.
Even with trouble?
Not with trouble. Good call. Let me re-roll that.
Hee hee.
Re-roll. He got a 19, so it's not a fantastic success. But does a 19 beat Jumper's target number for their razor webs?
Yeah, mine is it's 16. Target number is 16.
Okay. So
Damn.
you could see like we get a frame of as he's getting punched, his fingers like slowly start to twitch as feeling slowly starts to come back, and his hand stretches out, and we see the venom symbiote like come over his hand, and it then immediately like jumps over him, and he like assumes the form of Venom as he pushes you back. So now he's got Venom's character sheet.
Cool.
Sean, I don't know if I got the null one, by the way.
Oh, I thought I sent it to you. Hold on.
I unless I missed it, which is totally possible.
It's in. I think I sent it in Discord actually.
Okay.
But
Cool.
I might not have. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll just send it in the Zoom chat real quick.
Oh, Nerdy says you sent it to them by accident.
Wild. I'm so good at
So
this.
funny.
There's too many goddamn windows open. All right.
This is a very complex fight. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You're totally fine. There's so much happening.
All right. There it is. So let's go ahead and give him those hit points real quick. All right. And let's see. He is going to do a spider strike. Actually, no, because that's a multi-target thing. I think we're going to go vicious attack. And he gets a 19.
That's on who? On me?
On you, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that hits.
And it's a fantastic success. And
Cool.
you take 138 damage.
Cool.
As I think that like you see Venom like envelop him. You see like that like the face of Venom, and his hand like turns into a blade, and it runs through your chest. And he says and I think he actually says it in Venom's voice. He says, "You're going to have to go through your friend to get to me."
Don't worry, buddy. I forgive you.
Venom actually can't speak to you of his own accord at this
Yeah.
point.
I figured.
Exploit, it is your turn.
Funny as it would be. And trust me, a part of me wants to just shut that down
It
too.
would be really funny.
A part of me really wants to just try to shut it down again. Fuck. Yeah, you know what? I want to do the funny thing. Yeah, I'm gonna try to shut down powers. So,
Amazing.
I'm going to make another ego attack against him.
Got it down.
It's so funny. Let's see here. I also need to see if I got any ego advantages or shit from him, actually. Sean, if you remember having any, like,
For ego, he has wisdom. So what? That's just for defense, though.
okay, that's just for defense. Okay, that's fine then. All right, then let me start.
Actually, you know what? He does have discipline 1, so he gets +1 to his ego damage multiplier and +1 bonus to ego checks, other than attacks, though.
Okay, so I will add that in just for me. I'm so sorry I exist to ruin this for you. Okay, so does a 19 get him?
Just enough.
If it makes you feel better, I didn't add the 1.
Well, the 1 doesn't add to
Okay, beautiful.
to attack.
Oh yeah, that's only for attacks. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, no, 19 still. It's still 19.
Yeah, but you got him.
I think what happens is like after he says that to Michael, um, I I think you just feel like I extend my hand out and Venom like moves over to me. And I think we form the jacket again. I think at this point,
Yes.
I am doing so much aura
That's so
farming.
sick.
I have like flaming symbiote, like 4 flaming symbiote wings and a jacket on now. And I think I just look at him and go, like, you really should pay attention to me. I seem to be the big, like, the threat to you and all of your symbioteness. Uh, anyway, and I think I'm going to hit him with a ram just so I can actually punch him like once. It'd be cool to hit him like once, you know?
Well, now he doesn't have all of that. He doesn't have Venom protecting him now, so he's back to just being just a guy.
Exactly. Unless he has any fun
What does he
reaction
look
bases.
like without
Uh,
any powers?
I imagine that like physically he looks the same. He's probably
Okay.
just like a little bit more gaunt,
Okay.
and less glowy, I suppose.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm going to yeah, sorry, I had to like double check
You are good.
if there's any weird shit he can do. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with a ram then.
All right.
Uh, this is comical. Okay, so that is 18 to hit.
Uh, for melee,
Yeah.
18 misses.
Okay. Let me spend a karma then. I will make his life worse. That is a promise. Okay. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Alrighty. That is 68 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Um, Once again, Zinnia, King Aura Farmer, real quick. Uh, I think after like you should really focus on me. Like a bullet, you see the wings, you see the fire, the jacket looks sick as fuck. And like a full on
The Phoenix ult.
fucking
Like,
yeah, I was like, it's fucking John Talbane in Darkstalkers, just like fully charging at him with
Hell yeah. Solid reference.
I fucking Sean sent me a Darkstalkers meme like this week.
I love Darkstalkers so much.
Same. But yeah, just like full on charges at him. Uh, and like I think like Zinnia also takes a ton of damage from this. But like kind of shakes it off slowly since she has a healing factor, as like he just like slides against the floor of this like big throne room.
yeah. You like see like as you hit him, all of you see like there's this huge explosion outward of like this ball of phoenix fire just begins to expand, and it actually like fills the whole room. But as the fire hits all of you, it feels cold to the touch, and then it kind of like slowly like retracts around Phoenix, around Zinnia, and you see that where Null once was, there's now just like this splatter of symbiotic fluid. There's like not even a body left.
Damn.
And then you see all of it begin to like move towards itself, and this like glob of goo kind of starts to like reform, and it starts to collect, and you see it grows larger, and it becomes almost like an orb. And
Phase 2 boss fight.
I was about to say phase two.
and Scheherazade, I'm gonna have you make a logic check.
Sweet. That's a 17.
So you studied Null, and you've studied like his biochemical makeup and where he comes from and everything. And what you know is that he will, in probably a matter of days, reform into his full self, unless his essence is escorted underground to the heart of Klyntar.
I would like to put a, is it ability of telekinetic barrier? around the blob, and I will regurgitate that information to everybody.
Uh,
Escort mission.
and it looks like in order to move it, it will take somebody, because it's still made of like the same symbiotic substance. So it will take somebody who is able to bond with symbiotes to pilot it.
Can I not telekinetically carry it
Uh,
or move it?
you cannot. It
Okay,
is like kind of like melded into the ground, and this whole planet is kind of made of like kind of bio like bioorganic material, and so it's kind of like melded to the earth, and so it has to kind of be steered.
gotcha. So, who's carrying the box up the stairs?
I look at both like I look at Michael. I'm like, I don't. This can be. You could take all this if you want. I only did it for the fight. It
Yeah.
feels, yeah. Do you
Uh,
think you can handle it? If not, I don't mind.
I mean, I hope so. I'm a
Well,
little,
confidence.
I mean, I'm like a little worried about what the Watcher said. I'll do it. It feels like it's my responsibility.
Yeah, I think like Zinnia like flies down. And like I think it's honestly a fist bump. To transfer like the all of the power to whatever I can give over to Michael. I
Dope.
hmm?
I said that's dope as hell, actually.
Yeah.
So wait, so you like transfer like the essence, like the power that you took off of Null
If I
over to.
can, if like I'll roll to see if we can do it for cool. I know like I don't know how to play it. If not, I'll do it.
No, this actually works really, really well with something I had in mind. So, um, we're gonna say so you come down and you like do the fist bump, and then you like channel your power, and we see that your eyes are glowing, and we see like the phoenix emblem on your chest is glowing, and the spider legs start to turn back into wings as you transfer power over to AWOL. And AWOL, I think that what you see is you feel this power like coming into you, and you can feel like Noel's connection to you, but Noel's, and not in the oppressive way that it used to be. You just now feel like this incredible power that you've never felt before, kind of um, coming through your body, and as you start to absorb all of it, like everything for a moment goes black, and then it goes white, and then you look up and you can see that you're in a completely different place entirely. It almost looks like the architecture almost looks like what Klyntar looks like, except for the fact that it doesn't look as dark. Everything looks more like chrome than in like kind of that black obsidian color, and all of the lights are more of a soft blue. And it looks almost like this is what this place was intended to be before it was corrupted by Null. And you don't see, but you can hear like a voice, and you're not sure if it's in your head or just in the void, but it's speaking to you, and it doesn't sound like Null. It sounds like you. And it says, "We've all been waiting for you to get here."
What do you mean?
You. All of you. Every version of you ends up here at some point.
Uh, where is here?
This is the Unbeyond. It's the heart of the hive. This is the true home of the King in Black. But, Michael, this isn't a throne room. It's an engine room. It's where we do the work.
It's where you do what work?
Maintaining the reality that you exist in, the Beyonders put us here to manage the universe from within as they manage it from without. And this was Noel's job before he turned it down for his own ends. And we have been needing somebody, this universe has been needing somebody for a very long time to take over that job.
So taking over the job of running the inside of the universe?
Yeah. Basically. Just that.
Does that come with dental?
Yeah, actually there's a pretty like comprehensive plan that actually covers you for eternity. It's pretty great. And you can play the Cure on full blast because it's just us here. And you know, it's not a shoe shop, but it's pretty nice.
Do I get to see my friends?
There's time for that, I'm sure. It might be weird and it might be different, but also time is kind of something that is not perceived the same way here. And the battle that you're fighting currently, from where we stand, has already been won. Because you are what we call an eventuality. Like I said, every version of you ends up here at some point. And so, this version of you, the one that I am talking to right now, the one that is you from where you're standing, might have some more time and some more things that you need to do. So, when you're done, and when the work is finished, and when you have spent the time with your friends that you need to spend, you'll be waiting here.
Cool, I guess. So, how do I get back here?
Well, you're the King in Black now. So, it seems like you can come here when you're ready. And you'll know how. Because I know how. And I'm you, just not yet.
This is weird.
It's really weird, dude. It threw me for a fucking loop the first time this happened to me. I was actually like right there at one point. And like it seemed like somebody else was talking to me, but now I'm that person. It's this weird circle thing. So like,
so am I gonna have to do this at some point?
Yeah, at some point. Yeah,
that's
there's a
so
whole
fucking weird.
It's cool because you can change it a little bit and kind of make it your own.
Sure.
Thing. Yeah.
Sure. So like, I guess let's get rid of Null. Because that dude sucks.
Totally sucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just have like even the me who is like a bad dude, he's also gonna end up here.
So the way that penal substitutionary atonement works, he at some point is going to be like
he'll like learn how to not be shitty.
Either that or he gets to work in the cogs. Because we all fucking hate that guy.
Oh. Yeah, that guy sucks. Yeah, okay, let's do this, I guess.
Hell yeah. You have to get that vehicle to its destination, and you get like jolted back into the reality that you just came from. And you land on top of this like massive like bulbous thing that is Null's essence, and you're kind of like standing on top of it, and as you land on it, the symbiote that's connected to you bonds to this thing, and you're almost holding it like reins as you're standing on top of it, and it begins to move underneath you. And we are going to take a 10-minute break and come right back. That is crazy thing to say. And we're back. And the next panel we see is we see that as Michael is starting to pilot forward Noel's essence, we see a door opens and you come outside to like kind of like this rocky almost canyon area, but the rocks are very alien looking and kind of like in these different colors, and you can see like symbiotic fluid that is kind of moving across the different rock structures. And you see that as soon as you come out, that a couple symbiote dragons like land, trying to prevent you from taking Noel's essence underground.
Am I technically the king in black?
You are.
Okay, I dismiss them.
So the thing about that is that because these were spawned by Noel, until his essence is underground, they're still his thralls. And I'm sorry, it's not symbiote dragons. These are just like the normal symbiotes, but there's like a swarm of them that are landing on these rocks.
Cool.
So the way this is going to work, Michael, is that you are currently piloting Noel's essence. It has a speed of 10, and you have to move it to the other end where this cave is down here at the bottom of the map.
Okay. Are we still in the throne room?
No. So it should be on a new scene now. Is it not? Are you not seeing that?
it's just loading. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I see it on Owlbear. I think it's there.
Yeah, so
I apologize.
you can still take like an attack action on your turn, but your move action, you'll have to move this thing as your move action in order to move it closer to your goal.
Okay.
But everyone can roll for initiative.
Here we go.
Oh wait, I don't need to add all of them. Fine. All right. What did Jumper get?
Uh, 14.
And AWOL.
AWOL got a 23 fantastic success.
All right. And Scheherazade?
9.
All right. And Hellhound?
16.
And Exploit?
18.
All right. So AWOL, you are gonna get 2 actions back to back.
Coolio. I'm gonna punch the guy I'm next to twice.
Cool.
Or I'm gonna use my like spider strike
Yeah.
on it twice. The first roll is a 25.
All right. That's gonna hit.
It's a fantastic success.
Fantastic. As the name
For 136 damage.
Good, great, excellent. He's toast.
Then I'm gonna move this guy. I can get to here. Um, and then I'm gonna punch this guy.
Cool.
And that is a 22 to hit
Nice.
for 68 damage.
Dope. I was like pacing it out and deciding the speed, and being like, so this is how I can use this to like perfectly actually pace a combat. That's cool. Completely forgetting that you have 2 actions per turn. But
Yeah,
I guess
kind of silly.
no, I guess that because you still have 1 move even though you get 2 actions per turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it works. But yeah, you hit him with your second one, and then you go into your normal because that was your fantastic.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you can actually move again on this turn.
Okay, cool. Is this dude toast?
Not quite.
Okay, cool. I hit him again.
Cool.
I get a 17.
17. I'm pretty sure that hits. Yeah, 17.
Or
hits.
58 damage.
Yeah, and now he's toast.
Okay, and then I can make it. I can make it down to here. I have plasticity, which means my reach is real far.
Cool.
So I'm gonna punch this guy behind me.
I like it.
And that is a 24. It's
Uh,
a fantastic success for another 136
yeah,
damage.
he's gone.
My guy.
And then that is all my turns.
Cool. Exploit, you're up.
Cool. Let's see. Let me try to figure out exactly. I was trying to triangulate some shit. Okay. I think I know where I'm gonna stand. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you can see me at all.
All right. I can see you're back here. And
Yeah, I can go here in 20.
Cool.
And I believe 10 spaces outward.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's everybody.
Yep. Yeah, yep.
That's a
Okay,
lot of
beautiful.
All but one. Yep.
Yep. So supernova.
Let's do it.
Spectacular.
Look, I'm giving everyone time for character moments. So I'm going to make a attack then. Hopefully everyone's ego resilience is not that high. Do you know if you could not do that right now, my sweet daughter? All right.
We're trying to beat a 14 for resilience.
Well, I got a 21 already, but I'm going to try to fish for a crit real quick.
There's going fishing.
2. Let's see. And then I got one more reroll that I'm going to try. There we go. All right. So that is a supernova. That we're starting off fantastic. So it's 90 damage free at the beginning, and then I can add some for all the focus I want to spend. I have 130 focus right now. Let's see.
Is
60.
I was gonna say, is it like one for every 2?
Yeah.
So if you spend 60 focus, you can take all of the ones that you hit.
I was planning on doing 65. Yep, I'll spend 60 focus.
All right.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they all just explode as you like cast out Phoenix Fire.
I think she just like says, "I'm tired of this," and flies up in supernovas and just evaporates all of those ones.
And then you hear a loud shriek as you see incoming symbiote dragons flying
Damn
over
it.
the.
Sean's gonna make us work for this ending. Damn it.
Look, listen, you have a very clear goal, and I got to give the rest of you something to do while AWOL goes and pilots this thing. And that is going to make it Hellhound's turn.
Okay, great.
You've still got one straggler up here, and then one over here.
Schuyler P. Oh, look at them! Look at them over there. Great. Question, Sean, as the Ghost Rider now, can I just like summon my motorcycle at will?
Absolutely.
Great, I'm just checking. Great, then I'm gonna summon a motorcycle so I can move a lot. So we'll summon that boy and we'll move over here. Meow. And we whip around, and then I'm gonna do an elemental I'm gonna do an elemental blast at a guy at the top of the map. I can't ping, but
I got you.
This one. Is that good, Art Sean? Do you like that?
Oh yeah, no, that's fantastic.
Wonderful. Okay, great. I'm gonna do elemental blast at him. There's no damage reduction. I got a 22 fantastic success.
Beautiful. How much damage is that?
That is 92 damage
Incredible.
to one guy.
Hell yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, you like.
Yeah, is he dead?
He's not quite dead.
What?
He's hurting bad.
Yeah, I'd imagine. All right, then that's gonna be my turn.
All right, and that is gonna make it the symbiote's turn. One of them is gonna run after AWOL. The one that Hellhound just hit is gonna swing in after her, and then these symbiote dragons are gonna fly in. One of them is going after Exploit, and two of them are going after AWOL.
Ah, spooky.
All right, so for let's see, for Hellhound, it's gonna make a melee attack.
And I have damage reduction 2.
Cool. It gets a 13, so I don't think that matters.
No, against
Your
against
melee
which one?
defense.
No, that misses. Just double checking.
And then what is your damage reduction, Michael?
Do I have Null's powers? Technically, no.
You null in
no.
a hat?
Okay. Then I have no damage reduction.
Yeah. And so he still only gets a 13 to hit you.
Cool. Yeah, that doesn't hit. I have an 18.
And then let's see. The two symbiote dragons are both gonna try and attack. The first one gets a 16, which misses. The second one gets a 19 and a fantastic success for 108 damage.
Did I heal anything with my healing factor?
Yeah, if you have a healing factor, you'd be back up to full.
Okay, cool. Because otherwise, I am super dead. So you said how much?
108 damage.
Cool. I'm gonna tank that.
All right. And then the one that's attacking Exploit. Oops. Do you have any damage reduction?
No.
Okay. So it gets 22 for 46 damage.
I'm gonna absorb that.
Nice. And that is going to make it, let's see. That makes it Jumper's turn.
Beautiful. I'm going to teleport to the top of this structure so I could have clear line of sight
Hell
of
yeah.
people. Um, do, 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 do. I'm measuring. Do, 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 do. Okay, close enough. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't
Hey.
fix it. Yeah. Do I have not web grabbing, webcasting? Yeah, I'm gonna try to snare one of these dragons that are attacking uh, my boy who needs to get to the end zone. So let's do that. Does a 14 hit?
Let's see. For agility, no, it does not.
Okay, beautiful. Lovely.
You can also,
Hmm.
if you want to spend a karma and try and get that up, because you only need to get it up by 1.
My character sheet says I have no karma. I don't know if that's correct, but
You would have karma equal to your rank. I'm not sure why it says that.
okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
you have-
Well,
you
then
have
I'll
5
use
karma.
1 karma. Okay, beautiful. I'll spend a karma to reroll one of these dice. Sorry.
You're good.
Come on now. Lovely. Can we roll, please? Thank you. Sorry, my thing is loading.
You're good.
This is don't know why it's not working. Hold on, I'm gonna reload Demi Plane real quick. Okay. Okay. Still not working. Okay. Well, we're just gonna. Can we cooperate, please? Okay, so that is 20.
20 hits.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay, that's 12 damage.
All right.
Okay, so that creature is also again paralyzed. The one next to
Damn.
this gentleman right here. Yeah.
Oops. All right. And that is going to make it Scheherazad's turn.
I'm going to blink barrage up next to Jumper, and I'm going to use teleportal to make a portal from right here in front of Michael to down here on the other side of this area to cut down the travel.
Cool.
And that will be my turn.
I am opening a portal. So
That's amazing.
where are you putting down the portal?
I'm putting it right here.
Nice. All right, and that is going to make it back to the top of the round with a wall. Oh, you got it. Perfect. You're muted.
I'm so sorry. I was muted. Does it count as one of my 10 speed to go through that portal?
I think so, yeah.
Cool. Then I can go here.
All right.
I can make it to here. Then I am going to use my action to move,
Okay. I like it.
which gets me to right off the map.
Perfect. So yeah, you like you like pilot Noel's essence as you like come through the portal, and you can see like these dragons are like spinning around trying to follow you, and like they're flying after you, and you're like moving this thing in, and as soon as you get like underground, you kind of like push with all of your weight downwards, and we see that like you along with the essence kind of like merges into the ground. And as that happens, we hear like a loud shriek from the dragons as they all kind of like disperse and like fly away, and the symbiotes that are before you that are kind of just like unbonded kind of like sink back into the ground, and all of the thralls as well. And we like pan away to the two ships that are outside that are fighting the like dragons in the air. We see all of those dragons fly away, some of them falling out of the sky as Noel's influence and Noel's grip on Klyntar begins to shrink away. And after that happens, we see like this pool of like black ichor, and we see like a green hand come up out of it and like hit the ground, and then another one as like AWOL like slowly climbs up and out of this pool.
And I'll like zip over to my friends again.
Hell yeah.
Just a real casual zip on by.
Yeah.
Well,
So what happens now?
Um, I don't know. I guess we can still I guess we can still be superheroes, but at some point I'm supposed to come back here.
They didn't say when, did they?
No. No, so if we want to like I don't know, get some Olive Garden.
we see the two ships landing nearby, and Angela flies out of one and like flies over to Hellhound and gives her a huge hug and says, "You're safe."
Yeah, I'm fine. We're good. We're good. You're safe. I heard I just assumed you did some really cool combat maneuvers while we couldn't see you.
Yeah, it was really cool actually. I took down a whole dragon by myself.
By
You
yourself?
should have been there. It was sick.
God, you're hot.
You're hot. Do you want to move in together?
Yeah.
Cool. I was thinking about it over here. Like while I was killing that dragon, I was like, you know what would be really cool?
You were
And
killing a dragon and thinking of me?
yeah, I was thinking about an apartment in Queens, and like maybe like you and me could get an apartment in Queens, because I'm sorry, but your place is like really really cramped, and you only have
Yeah,
one,
I mean it's a studio.
you only have
Yeah.
one coffee mug, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'd love to move in with you.
That'd be great. We see another ship land, and we see um, Shadowcat get out, and behind her are Mirage and Magic.
Oh boy. Um, Zinnia kind of freezes at seeing these three people in this particular order.
Yeah. And like Mirage is like smiling and giving you one of these as Shadowcat walks up and says, "So Phoenix, that's a good look on you."
Yeah, wasn't expecting my entire skin to turn red. Honestly, it works. Oh,
Kind
I'm
of,
glad you're okay, by the way.
Oh, well, thanks. I can hold my own.
Yeah. You've shown that time and time again, honestly. Um, I wanted to ask if maybe, and like as she says this, she keeps seeing just Mirage out of the corner of her eye, and there's deep fear as she's like gearing up to try to ask, uh, if you maybe want to go on a date or something.
Um, yeah, that would be fun. And you see Mirage like comes over and says, "Can I come?"
I shoot a look at Kitty Pride and see what her reaction is.
Uh, she says, I'm trying new things right now, so sure, I guess."
Yeah, same, sure. Yep. It's cool.
and Magic kind of just like rolls her eyes, but is nonetheless there.
Uh, 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 Ileana. I wave meekly. Um, I actually had a question for you. Not the same question I had for those two. Not different question, I promise. Uh,
Yes, you're able to come back to Krakoa.
cool. Well, that was part one of the question. Part two, are they doing a gala again? I had a feeling it got ruined, and I get if not. I was just curious.
I think they decided it's best not to tempt fate.
Fine. Okay. And like she's just kind of floating, like almost kind of happy stimming a little bit that she is back, allowed back on Krakoa. Unintentionally, she just started.
Um, and you see like I think we get this frame of you doing that, you smiling, Kitty looking at you, smiling, Mirage looking at Kitty, smiling. Uh, Ilyana like kind of like looks at this whole thing and at first tries to like be mad, but you can kind of see like a small smile like curl across her face as we hear "Cool About It" by Boy Genius play in the background. Um, and um, I think we cut over to whoever else wants to do a little a little scene of what they think happens next with their character.
I I think Scheherazade will escort Jumper to. I'm assuming Jumper's going back to their home dimension.
Yeah, you probably
Um,
catch Jumper opening up a portal on the side of a rock, trying to do an Irish goodbye.
Amazing.
before you go, I would be remiss as a curator of books if I didn't leave you with something uh, for the road. And she will pull out of her cloak the places you will go.
Oh, that's so cute. Um, uh, um, uh, ha- well, they're leaving if you want to ask that question. They look at the book, and they're like, thanks, Sherazad, you know. Uh, and then like very,
If I don't want to interrupt you, but like genuinely, if you're gonna try to Irish goodbye, Zinnia's gonna ask if you want to come to Olive Garden at least. It's how we celebrate a big win.
uh, I don't have money.
We
We'll
didn't ask
pay
if you
for
had
you.
money. I think we have like unlimited pasta passes at this point.
Yeah. Also, Ilyana's kind of loaded.
Gonna make it. This table's gonna be atrocious. The vibes are awful. I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, think Jumper opens up a portal to their like college dorm room and or their apartment room. And they just like put the book down on a bookshelf and grab like their puffer jacket and come back to the portal.
Amazing. Um, and we see all of you at Olive Garden. We see like this big long table. It's like three tables pushed together. As all of you are eating, and Angela and Kid Loki are also there, and the ex Polycule is also there, including Kid Omega at this point. Um, and we see like this, like everyone's eating like this meal, and Scheherazade at some point you look up and you see like in like the horizon, you see like a silhouette of the Watcher appear, um, and then as you like look back to the people in front of you, you see that there is a box sitting in front of you that looks like a gift box, and there's a little tag on it that says "From Yolanda to the narrator."
Gently remove all the paper and all the stuffing to open it up and see what's in there.
And as you open it up, you see what looks like a perfectly transparent crystal orb. Um, and you, in your studies and your knowledge, immediately know what this is. It is the one artifact that has always eluded you, that you have never been able to add to your collection. This is the ultimate machine, the Encyclopedia Galactica.
A series of tiny claps and little, almost like stems. Looking for like anybody to see if anybody else is sharing in this very hyper specific niche like excitement of this glass orb that looks like it's from the Hallmark store.
Yeah, and I think Kid Loki looks up and goes, "Is is is that?"
It is absolutely.
I can think of no other person better suited to guard it.
I shall cherish it, along with this unlimited breadsticks and soup snokies. Absolutely
They're
amazing.
really good. I'm not gonna lie. Uh,
Mankind's greatest creation. Unlimited soup and salad.
um, and uh, unless anybody has any last things, uh,
I'm
dare.
so sorry, I
No, you're
do.
good.
I need to go
Look,
check in with Logan and Emma.
no
That's
stone.
all.
We can't. I think we can't leave any stone unturned. So anything that you
Yeah.
guys want to do,
I gotta
um,
talk to my dad and my mom.
do you call them or do you go to Krakoa?
I would like to go to Krakoa, if that's
Yeah.
okay to cut there.
Yeah, I think we get a vignette of like I think we see like you sitting at the table with all of your friends, and you think back to a moment to this visit that has already happened at this point, but you think back to going back to Krakoa, and you see that like as you kind of like arrive up on the promenade, you see that Logan is there, kind of um, overlooking Krakoa on a balcony, and he's smoking
Yeah.
a cigar.
Immediately, no urge, no caring that he's trying to look cool. Flies up there and like scoops him because like I'm like like an inch taller than him, maybe,
Right.
and like scoop him up and just lift him into a big hug.
I should probably get used to this at this point.
At least a little bit. Also, the last time I saw any version of you, you kind of ran through me with the claws. So I
Did you do
needed
something to
this.
deserve it? Be honest.
No, actually.
Hmm. Well,
I was hoping save everybody.
that's what you're good at.
I apparently. Also, I'm I don't know why I'm the Phoenix now. It's weird but cool. If you ever, I know you talk to Jean a lot. If you could have, if she needs this at any point, I'm okay with that.
The Phoenix kind of just goes where it goes. So at some point, you just won't be the Phoenix anymore.
Sounds fine to me. But I I'm so glad to be back. And like I think she just gives him another big hug.
And like at this point, this one he receives a little bit more, and you feel that he kind of pats you on the head a little bit, and he says, "I'm proud of you, kid."
I think she like honestly looks a little like watery-eyed for a second, but like uh, thanks. Thank you. How did the vote go? For everything for me to get let back in here.
Well, it was kind of up to Emma at the end of it.
Yeah, I I knew she always liked me. She always likes to act like she doesn't like anyone, but
At the very least, she felt a little bit guilty, which is honestly the best place you can be if you need something for her.
yeah. I mean, plus she kept answering my text and my calls, so I think I'm not saying I'm a favorite, but I'm like a
She
step below the
answers your
cuckoos.
texts.
Uh, I thought she did that for everyone. Well, no, I didn't think she did that for everyone.
All right. Well,
I'm good.
I'm
I'm
Yeah, I'm bad at this too. I'm gonna get back to Kitty and Mirage
look.
and
There's about three I'm proud of yous that I'm capable of per
no,
year,
you're
and I
good.
already used two of them on Laura. So
No, I get it. Well, save one for Gabby. And like I think I just like fly back down to rejoin like whatever dumb Krakoa bullshit we're getting into. But
yeah,
yeah, I just needed that real quick.
absolutely. Um, yeah, and then we cut back to Olive Garden before we like pan out. Um, and I think that it like slowly fades into like the picture of everyone at Olive Garden. Like we slowly pan out, and it slowly turns into a new painting that is now hanging in the library. As we see Scheherazade goes and places the Ultimate Machine on a pedestal and goes back to sorting books in the library. And that is where the issue ends, and we close this book. I'm so glad that I got to do this with you guys and tell this story, and for everybody who came along for the ride. Uh, it's been really fun. And one last time, we're going to go around and let everybody say what they're doing and where you can find them. So I'm going to throw it over to Jordan.
Hey, my name is Jordan. I use he, him pronouns. You can find me most places at GM underscore Jordan or GM dash Jordan. Or I've been at the doctor a lot lately. So if you see me at the doctor,
Crazy.
feel free to say hi. I'm gonna toss it over to Dare.
Hi, I'm Dare, and I'm doing super normal and well right now. My pronouns are she, they, they, it. You can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet at Dare to Dream RPG. That is DARE, the number two, DREAM RPG. Um, if you want to check me out, I actually recommend checking out my itch.io, because I just made a game in the last few days because Mania is fucking incredible for me sometimes, called The Only Ways Out, which is a game that is heavily inspired by stuff like Cloverfield and Train to Busan, which is you're just a couple normal dudes trying to get out of shit going real bad. So check it out. I like it a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna throw it over to Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah. You can find me on mostly Blue Sky these days, similar to Jordan, at Oops All Smurf. You can also find me as the co-host of Bite Sized, a Twilight retrospective podcast, if you're looking for some new moon in your life. And this has been great. What a good story, Sean. And with that, I'll pass it to Tolly.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tolly. You can find me everywhere all over the internet at that's underscore Barnaby. I'm every other Friday. I think the next one's the 18th. You can catch me at Vale of Atheum over on Smoking Glue Guns channel, where we're getting into Mischief and Mayhem. I also will be coming up in One Shot Tavern, run over by Super Dylan, where we played Huckleberry. So check that out when that comes out. And I'll
Hell
pass
yeah.
it over to Briar.
Hello, my name's Briar, they them pronouns. You can find me at beanabees underscore if you're on the internet. I'm talking about whatever my brain fancies. Just a lot of talk. A lot of talk. And I will pass it back to Sean in the studio.
Yeah, you can find me on TikTok and on Blue Sky at High Gain Sad. Probably gonna be taking a break from streaming for a while, but you can still find me on Blue Sky, kind of like talking about shit, usually comic books and professional wrestling. And yeah, that's mostly what I'm doing. And I would be remiss if I didn't give an opportunity to our friend the Watcher. So Nerdy, if you want to tell people what you're doing and where people can find you.
Oh, haha, didn't see you there. I'm the nerdy simulation. My pronouns are she, they, it. You can find me in many places, mostly under either the Nerdy Simulation or Nerdy Simulation on most platforms. Blue Sky I've been popping off on, and apparently people are really entertained by the things I have to say right now. So that's a place. But I would be remiss to not mention imaginationsimulations.itch.io, where I make and publish games that you can put at your table and be more gay with, and you should do that because they're pretty cool.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, signing off for the last time. This has been Marvel Multiverse. This has been the Olive Guardians, the Bookkeepers, the beautiful people, and we will see you all when we see y'all. Bye, everybody.
Bye.